FC Podcast.
Can't believe this is happening! Nothing's gonna give you a medal for that one. Alright, somebody call Keys and tell him what happened.
I got some popsicles down in the freezer.
Welcome to the FC Podcast, everybody. How is everybody doing today?
I'd
Okay.
be doing better if I could get my server.
Bazonga's definitely doing
Yeah.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Blackhawk, how are you?
Excited that we're all here to give him company.
How's Blackhawk
Pretty
doing?
good.
That's good. And Unlucky, how are you?
I am fine. It's hot as hell down here, but I'm fine.
Down where, if I may ask?
Cali, Central Cali, in the valley.
Central Cali in the Valley. I like that.
Yeah.
That rhymes.
Don't ask me to do a rhyme because that's as good as I can get.
Oh, you already did, sir.
It was 2 words.
Central
What counts as
Cali in the alley.
Whatever.
Those
I'm
rhymes.
from
Right.
Cali.
So, let's
Hey,
jump it
listen.
right into our first topic, shall we? Current events with the wars. Ooh, isn't it amazing? So,
Yep.
somebody tell me who's winning right now. Does anybody know who's winning the war?
Is it at a 50-50 right now? Like they're both at like even amount of maps?
Last I
That's what I
checked,
think,
it's dead close. I think Red has the slight upper hand according to the stat book. Remember reading?
Okay.
I think the only difference is that Red has more brigades. I mean, I think really, yeah, like Zonga said, the maps are dead even. It's just Red probably has a few more brigades.
Okay. But I know maps aren't the only thing that factors into winning, right?
Yeah,
No,
the
game types,
game
too.
types.
Okay, so
Red
who's
has
winning
all the
game type wise?
conflict wins. I think Red is. They have more conflict wins than Blue right now. And other than that, everything else is pretty even.
Okay. Cool shit. Alright. Is anybody stronger right now? I know there's always balance issues, but is everything seeming pretty much balanced here?
I'd say it's more balanced now than where it was.
I agree.
That's great.
I mean, there's blue teams I go into fight, and I facepalm when I see them. I'm like, oh, not these guys. I'm sure they do the exact same against us sometimes. And then there's other groups I go in there, and some of the games are pretty close. I've had games, what was it back? I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago when we did Battle Canyon. I won a game just by 2 points about. And same thing last time we hit Jackal Creek. I did another game where we literally won by 2 points. I mean, some of these games are ridiculously close.
Okay, Unlucky, just really quick, can you say that map name one more time?
Jackal Creek or Battle Canyon?
Okay, you said Canyon weird.
Okay.
Because I couldn't get any
thanks.
win.
Thank you, English professor. I thought we were in summer now, but
I'm not your daddy.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, what maps are next? What's going on this week? Anybody know? God, I love having informed people on the podcast.
1 second, I'm on the website right now. I'm on it.
Yeah, I gotta pull up something.
Just
Yeah,
one
it's
not
second.
funny.
I
You
had to
just-
close my porn.
You
Red
dragged
is
me
in
into my
Jackal
Battlefield
Creek.
3 sessions.
E3.
And of course, I
Okay.
can't see it because I don't have permission to access the page. What the fuck?
Yay.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those problems lately.
Myth, get it.
It
Yeah, just
doesn't
go to the
here.
web admin that's chilling here.
Kick him in the nuts!
Okay. Well, we'll skip over that for now until somebody figures it out. How are the maps going? Like Jackal Creek, all those. How are they being? Are they balanced fairly?
Yeah, I think so. Jackal Creek is like one of those maps where it's symmetrical, but not like completely, down to the last flower symmetrical. But it seems pretty balanced to me. Reflection, that's another age-old Halo map that's been around for ages. That one seems fine too.
Wait, Reflection? Or is that this week?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
this week.
Who put that map on the circuit?
Ask
fuck?
Blue. It was the Blue Highcom.
They.
What the fuck?
Why is that even on the battle map? That is such a horrible. Oh, whatever. Okay. Popular but shitty. Anyway,
I like it.
it's good-ish. Maybe.
I think
Not
it would
really.
look a lot better if it had like that red box around it though, instead of the blue one it currently has. But that's just my opinion.
Right. Okay, well, since the wars are seeming to go okay, there's nothing really too much to talk about them other than we're going in the fight again on Sunday. So,
Yeah, Sunday.
here we go.
Fuck yeah.
Frigate tourists!
Okay,
Silence is key.
Silence is all important.
silence. Okay,
Oh fuck, tank!
okay, we'll move into our second topic then, I guess, for this podcast. Current FC affairs. What's shaking down in FC? We'll start with the FC roleplay, or LARP.
Yeah,
What's shaking down with that? Anybody a part of that here?
I am. I don't think anyone else is.
I am, I just haven't attended anything.
Well, I know you are, but I'm looking at like Blackhawk and Zonga. I know they're not.
No.
So what's shaking down with it?
I can't do it.
Well, Donkey decided to start it up again. Last time it didn't go so well.
Obviously.
Because,
That's why I quit
there
it.
there were some issues with the combat was the biggest issue, as well as there seems to be a lot of disorganization.
Disorganization, and they were trying way too hard to limit what you could do.
Yeah.
So, like, not having active camo, and, like, why? It's part of the... fuck it, I'm not even gonna get into it.
Yeah. Well, Donkey, he's working on it hard, and I can tell.
Oh,
It's
I
his baby. He wants it to succeed. And
he wants it to success.
yes, exactly. But
English
it
is
looks
overrated.
better. I showed up to the meeting last Saturday night. I'm gonna be honest, it had kind of a small turnout. I think Red had about 5 to 6 people. Blue only had about 4. I don't know. The thing is, when it's done right, it's a lot of fun. When it's done wrong, or there's mistakes or miscommunication, it can be kind of a waste of time. I don't want to be a dick. I like what Donkey's done with it. It's a really fun thing for FC. It gives us stuff to do every week besides the battles.
It
Stuff to
it just needs to grow and become more mature with its
The thing is,
everything.
I feel that for LARP, we need more dedicated members to help out Donkey and whoever else is in charge of it. I think Balls, or AKA Rogue, is helping him out now.
Last time around, he didn't want help. He turned it into a war council thing where, it was just him and a specific group of people.
Okay, well, I think this time it's just him and Balls. I think. I don't really know for sure. I don't know for sure. But anyways, I think as long as they have strong leadership and they're hard on the rules and they give us plenty to do in there, they're doing it a little different than last time. If they give us plenty to do in the role play, then yeah, I can see a lot of great coming out of it, and I can see it becoming huge. Maybe we could get multiple lobbies of it going on at the same time, or have it happen multiple times a week. If we get it down good, and I would love to see Donkey do that. I think it's a genius thing that he did. It just needs some fine tuning, is all.
All right.
What's like different between that and the LARP events and the battle nights?
Oh yeah, no, they're completely different. I'm just saying LARP gives us something to do. I mean, we're a community after all. We want stuff to do besides just the battles. And LARP is another thing that helps keep us active.
Well, how different is it? Because I have no idea how.
Okay. Basically, Blackhawk, you get in and you pretend like you're a squad. basically it's a giant play pretend that you're a real squad. It's not like we get into a map and we start fighting like in the Battle Knights at the
It's
Go.
just role play.
Yeah, it's role play. And, sometimes we get into battles, there's people sent over, there's hostage situations, yada yada.
Okay.
So that's how it's different. It's not straight fighting like Battle Knights are.
Yeah.
Have you guys actually ever thought about like turning it into like a show or something like that?
That'd be
Like, I
too
think
hard.
that would
That'd
be
be way
great.
too hard to do in its current immature state.
Well, no, I'm talking about like once you guys get the full hang of it and the move of things, whatever. Like, you guys create your own characters, right?
We can't even focus on that with how much work needs to be done. Maybe
Well, I'm
someday,
just-
but yes,
Well, yeah, when you get
Bazonga,
fully
maybe,
situated.
maybe. That's your answer. That's what you're looking for. Maybe.
About fucking time I got an answer.
Okay.
Answered everything. Jihad boats.
Arabian
Right.
goggles.
There
Anybody?
we go.
Anybody? Nobody. Bazonga knows what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
What about short
True honesty, I
stories?
have no idea.
Oh shit. Well then, I'll tell you after this. Short stories. I see people working on short stories still. Anybody?
Are you
got
talking Red
any-
Leader?
Red Leader and Dr. Acapopoulos, I think, tried to do one, right? Trying to do one? Who's the other guy trying to do one?
I don't know. I know Red Leader
I-
put one out.
I know Red
I
Leader's
think
currently
it's-
doing something. But there's another guy who wanted to start something up and he was asking for characters. Or ideas.
Oh, you mean-
uh,
Oh, Apocalypse? He's doing a machinima.
yeah.
It's not a short story. He's asking for actors.
Yeah, and that's for his him and his buddies, I think.
Wait. Just give me one. No, Silver Streak, that's who's trying to do it. Silver Streak is trying to do a
What?
Halo story. He said, Red Leader has inspired me to write my own story based on the FC universe. Like, we have a universe. Yeah, he's trying to do a story right now, and just supporting him, and it's cool. Oh, and Donkey said we should do a collaborative story. That's interesting. Interesting if all the writers in
Really both-
FC got together and powerhoused an enormous story.
Yeah. Great like a background.
Well then,
I think
what
that'd be
what about events?
Oh!
neat. The fuck?
I got the Rocket Hog race coming up.
Yeah, I see that. Rocket Hog. That sounds
Yeah.
like fun.
I'd
Dibs
like a
on
lot of
Lucky's
people to
too.
show up.
You should. Are you
I know
downloading
Tony
custom
wants-
maps for that?
No, just
Like
I
custom race
found out-
maps would be awesome.
I might do that
Mario
in the
Kart.
future. But I found out like if you just save the game type, I mean you can use it on almost any big team map. So, you just go to customs and throw up, I don't know, Highlands or Tempest and you can play it. So I mean,
I
to
gotta
be
game
honest,
that.
that's really all I'm doing. But I'm hoping a lot of people will join me for it, and I'm hoping it'll be a lot of fun.
You have a game night, Bazonga?
I have one I'm gonna be. It just popped in my head that I'm gonna do, and it's gonna be a lot like Rocket Hog and all that stuff, but it's gonna be Mario Kart. Now I've seen a lot of people recreating Mario Kart maps and all that stuff, like from Double Dash and all that stuff. all
Rainbow
over-
Road.
Yeah, all that
The
stuff.
original.
Why not? Why not do that? Like, why not? Like, I think
Do
that would
it.
be a lot of fun.
Because people aren't
So-
dedicated enough. That's why.
Whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna search around for those maps, try to get that shit, and once I get enough, then we'll probably just like throw up like a little Gold Cup tournament, I guess,
Gold Cup.
I'm in.
tournament.
where it's Double Dash, where you have driver and then the one behind you is with like rockets or whatever.
All right. So that's events. There's not too many events going on. I'm thinking about holding a contest one of these days once I stop spending all my paycheck on something else.
I've got another Gears 3 event in the works, but I want to get this Rocket Hog race out of the way first.
Yeah.
Zonga
Fuck
already
your
knows
other-
what I'm
Should
talking
do it. We should do a Minecraft event. That's what we should do.
Yes, actually, yes, Cart. I do want to.
Shut up, Unlucky. Let the
FC
people talk.
FC wide Let's Play. Yeah, get those recorded, put that shit on YouTube. Fuck, we'll have fun.
Right? Especially with Myth's ingenious creation. Oh my god. I don't even
How
Fucking
many
asshole.
people can you fit into Minecraft online?
8.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, 8.
Oh, that's not
No.
bad.
I've seen servers
Yeah,
of
you can do that.
128 people.
No.
On the Xbox.
Oh,
the Xbox, not-
Xbox?
The Xbox is a lot of fun.
People get upset about multi-platforming for whatever reason. Who cares? It's still a fun game. Even though it's limited, it's still fun.
Fucking Mythonian comes to my world just to get an achievement and then leaves. What the fuck?
That's the best way to do it. Screwing Bazonga is like an FC pastime.
Dude, he got the on the rail achievement from my world, and I asked him if I can borrow some of his dogs so I can get the leader, the pack deal, whatever. And he goes, "Yeah, sure, no problem." He gets the achievement, leaves. It's like, you dick.
I can't find anybody to play with. Nobody fucking wants to leave their own world. That's what blows.
Dude,
You can come join
I'll join
me.
up.
I don't want to join you. I want to stay in my own world. That's so hypocritical.
I'll join up with you.
Jewish, because it's hard to explore some of those dungeons by yourself.
Yeah, especially when you didn't realize you have it on hard and you just started the fucking level.
Well then. Okay.
Get shanked.
So those are events. So the next thing about FC Affairs I want to talk about is the mobile website.
And how buggy it is.
How funny. Let's see. With smartphone technology getting greater and greater, you can browse the internet pretty much freely without having to worry about too many compatibility issues that will actually hinder you from viewing things. Who's doing the mobile thing again? Shit.
Gee, who could possibly be doing that?
Well, Mythonian or Metkil? Metkil, are you doing it?
Duh. I wasn't
Okay.
posting on it at
It's
all.
really funny how you were naming off people as if you couldn't think of their names, yet they're sitting right in fucking front of you. Like,
They are?
you got, yeah, Mythonian and Metkil are both in this room.
Oh, I didn't know Mythonian joined. Hi, Mythonian. Welcome to the FC podcast.
He's been
A
here
couple
since
minutes late,
324.
He's been sitting here for like a while.
He's not talking. How could I possibly
He's
know?
observing.
He's probably just
Isn't that
hacking
what
our
he does?
computers.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's typing. Oh, my mic is not working.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
See, here's the deal. So my mic works, yours doesn't. I guess we have to trade.
God, dang it. Why do we have to get Bazonga working? And
Fuck you.
Raz is watching
you got
us, so
me this
everybody
time around.
behave.
Yo.
Don't you agree?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, that was strange.
Tank!
Psych.
I
Oh
thought
my
it was
God,
working
is
the
that a
entire time, and I was
Mythonian
talking. You guys were just ignoring me, so whatever. And what happened with Zonga is that my power went out, and I was like 5 hours
Right.
without power.
Right.
Yeah,
Asshole.
it's like it cut me off mid-sentence. I was talking to you, and
Right.
then just suddenly power cut off.
Just coincidentally, right when you get the achievement, you leave.
It was like
Right. Well,
10 minutes
on to
later
plan
when I was
B.
helping you look for dogs.
All right. Let's move on with. Let's not move on. The mobile website. What's going on with it, Metkil?
Right now I'm just working on a couple bug fixes with it. Let me not get shot, and then let me tell you.
Hold on.
I was getting shot at.
What the fuck?
I'm playing Battlefield 3. Shut up.
Oh. Like, what the fuck
Um,
are you talking about?
No, the mobile website thing was actually kind of a funny thing of how it happened. Holy shit. Because we weren't expecting it to be working on anything like that. And all of a sudden I update the forums and it's like, hey, look, mobile. What?
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 Yeah.
It just came out of the patch out of nowhere. I was like, okay, this is cool. And I started playing with it, and I got it working for the most part. And it's actually, if anyone with a mobile device wants to take a look at it, they're more than welcome to.
Wait,
I
is
will view it on my PSP
www.m.forerunner?
here.
No, if you just go to the normal website, unfortunately, it's a convoluted way of how you got to get to it right now. That's the part I'm working on right now, is you have to go down in the quick style selector and then go ahead and select your mobile skin. And then you can go ahead and access it.
Alright, I'll
Okay.
work on that.
Convoluted.
Yeah, and that's the part I'm working on, is trying to make it so that way, if you just access the website, it just goes ahead and does it.
Awesome.
Forerunnerconflict.net.
Well, it's FC Wars.
Okay,
Shut up.
I'll work on it.
I
So,
haven't had to type it in.
just for the most part, the mobile website's going well, and you did decide to do it.
Well, see, actually, that was the thing. I made a topic about making a mobile app, which
Oh.
which would be an application you could access through the Android and iPhone marketplace, and you'd be able to go ahead and put them on your. Why is there a wall there? You'd go ahead and be able to access it through an app. And what this is just a form skin.
Oh, okay. I got you. I see. So how's the app
Oh.
going? What's the news on that?
We are not gonna do the app because the app has a 200 rate or something like that. So I'm not gonna go ahead with the app now that we have this mobile skin that's actually functioning really well.
Okay.
Wait, where do I go for the mobile skin? I'm on the website on my phone. Where do I go?
If you just scroll all the way to the bottom of the website, you'll see towards the bottom right, you'll see Quick Style Selector. As there'll be a little drop-down box.
I am your father.
Bring it, tourists!
Okay. Welcome, Raz, to the FC podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course. Okay,
Cake
so
is mine.
while we're doing the
There's too much white.
Ooh, is that a knife I see? That is a knife I see. Yoink.
It is a knife. Okay, so now that we got that information, we're gonna move on to the interview. Who wants to be interviewed? Anybody?
Oh, mama.
Metkil should be interviewed. We don't hear Metkil much.
Ow.
That's what I was thinking. Metkil, could you
Okay,
hop
kill
off
that.
a battlefield and answer some questions?
I can answer while playing.
Okay, okay. Well, that's awesome. Great, I love multitaskers. Okay,
That's all I do.
If you don't like me.
so Metkil, why don't you... The first question for you here is the basics. Who are you on the website? What do you do? What is your purpose in FC?
Well, as stated already, I'm obviously Metkil5685. And then my purpose on the website. Well, how about this? I own and maintain the entire website.
Awesome.
Let's see, and that's basically what I do
He's
nowadays.
pretty much
Is
of a big deal.
pretty much.
You hear that? For all you newbies, he's a big deal.
Yeah, I took over the website after Micro Jupiter got way too busy with his own personal life in order to maintain it.
Okay,
Wait,
that's
when did Micro
interesting.
Jupiter leave? Because that sounds familiar. Like that name.
Wow.
That
geez,
was-
a long time
That was
ago.
before your time, because I don't remember a
No,
fucking
because I've
thing.
seen that
Two
name
and a half
floating
years.
around. I've seen
He
that
comes
name
in
floating
once
around on
in
the
a
forums
while.
before.
He's, God, probably the end of Halo 3 he left, maybe in the middle of Halo 3.
But he still shows
Trying to
up
be
like every once in a while.
I guess.
He was
Yeah,
hosting
when
the
he gets
site
bored.
until we went to this new website, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was for this new website that we have.
Yeah.
We used to have, what, I forget, IB, I don't know what the old forum board was, but
IPB.
yeah, IPB, that was it.
Yeah, that thing of a jig.
Don't get me wrong, IPB is nice. It's just V-Bulletin's nicer.
It is, I like it.
Come on, scroll,
I
you
can't wait
bastard.
for a new homepage, cough, cough.
Okay, anyways, back to the
Cough,
interview.
Okay, yes, back to the interview. Are you in an army? What are you?
I am not in an army. I am completely neutral. God damn.
What army were you in at one point?
I was formerly a member of Blue Army. Fought for 3 wars? Yeah, 3 wars.
What rank were you when you were then? Were you just private the whole time? What were you doing?
God, what rank wasn't I?
Oh, okay.
I was
Okay, we'll answer
private for my
that.
first
Again,
war.
Kind of a big
Private my
deal.
first war, second lieutenant my second war, and the third war I was field marshal.
So you're
Well,
kind of a big
General and
deal.
field marshal.
Yes.
Kind of a
It's
big
kind
deal.
of a big deal.
Just a little.
But those days are over
Those days are over.
for me. Hell, I don't even have Xbox Live Gold anymore.
Oh my.
Oh.
So you just maintain a website of a bunch of obnoxious teenagers. That's awesome.
Pretty much.
Please stop that noise, whoever that is.
Sorry.
That really hurt my ears.
Sorry.
I'm not your daddy.
So sorry I hurt Treaters.
Okay. Anyway, so next question is... Oh, this isn't working. Okay. Why are you in FC? What led you to be in FC, and what do you enjoy about FC?
Oh boy, now I gotta go all the way back in time. I actually initially joined back in Red versus Blue. What was it at the time? The last one before FC.
Red versus Blue Retaliation.
Yep, Retaliate. That was the one. It was actually I was bored. I think it was on Halo Grid, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was Halo Grid. I was searching around on there, and someone posted about this Halo community that fights like a war. And I was at the time I was in a rut of when I last played Halo, and I was like, man, it was either this or I was gonna stop playing Halo. So I joined at the time. Back then, I was only in one battle back then. Except for that one battle, I still distinctly remember the commanding officer using me as a suicide bomb.
That's awesome.
Okay. I want to say it's Micro, but that's wrong. I don't know why I keep wanting to say it's Micro.
Red.
Exactly
blue,
what I'm
right?
saying is wrong.
Yeah.
it was blue. So that's why I don't know why Micro always comes to mind, but
Probably cool.
either way, I remember it was midship. That's what it was. It was midship. Was it midship? It's the one with the statue right in the middle in Halo 2. It was always central around that.
Gemini.
Gemini, yes, Gemini. We were at the bottom teleporter, and we knew Red was on the other side, and he's like, someone get up here, I'm gonna throw a sticky grenade on you, you're gonna go through the teleporter and kill them all. So I was like, I'll do it. And they stuck me, and I ran through the teleporter and took out 2 guys with me.
That is epic.
Nobody was there.
That
Fantastic.
sounds like a boss move. Too bad you didn't have a capture card.
I know, it was pretty awesome. And then after that, I kind of went way inactive. Real life took over for a while. Then I came back during FC1 and re-enlisted.
Okay.
And ever since, I just haven't left.
So the mobile website works pretty well with the PSP. It's just a white page, and it flows a lot better than the normal website.
Why did you just revive me in front of a tank?
How do you know if it's a mobile website? Do you just go to fcwars.net on your mobile device and it will turn into the mobile website?
You actually have.
You actually have to go to it.
Yeah, you have to.
Just
You have to.
rewatch
You have
this
to
when it goes
change.
out.
Yeah.
Explain it.
Yeah. You have to change the skin, so it's irritating. Anyway,
Okay.
next question, Metkil. Since you maintain the website largely, this is actually a very good question for you. What could you see that FC as a whole, the website, the people, the wars, just everything about it, what could you see that it could use for improvement?
For improvement. Well, this is kind of a trick thing because there's a lot of things we can definitely improve on. Actually, I want to say in every aspect we can go ahead and improve on. It's just, do we have the resources to do such a thing?
Right, there's always room for improvement, but what's key in your mind that needs to be made better?
My problem is, let's say a new member comes to the website. They want to go ahead and look at the website and figure out what we are truly about. Unfortunately, when they get to the website, what are they greeted with is, well, first off, just a big old image that you click on. Woohoo!
Yep.
And then you go into the website, and then you just immediately brought up with this news feed, and it's like, oh, like, there's no generalized information, which is why I'm kind of on Raz with this whole idea of getting some kind of front homepage that just gives information out.
Right, a homepage with like a mission statement, basically, like
And
you
we
said,
kinda
what we're
have
about.
that, but it's kind of hard to see. And that's all it is. It's just a mission statement. There isn't like links to factions explaining what we do. Cough, Smithsonian, cough.
Subtle.
I don't know when that's gonna be up. Cough. Oh, I can't wait. How is that going, by the way?
Oh, shit.
Slow and steady.
Slow and
But yeah, that's the
Higher
thing. 'Cause I
speed for all
actually remember. I remember when I first joined, there was a website, but it didn't stay up very long. I do remember having a website, and it actually had like, I remember it had the rank insignias you had to use during the army at the time. It was pretty cool. I remember that, and I think that's what we should do is get that so that way new members, new prospective people come in, they see this.
Sounds like a very awesome thing is a homepage describing what we're about to make it more attractive to new members.
Well, if you saw
That's
Ash
good.
did something for his, I guess, school. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
saw that. One.
I haven't
That
looked
looks
at that yet.
Yeah, Myth and I actually had a discussion about it one night, the night before maintenance, actually.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
And we liked it, but the thing is we didn't. It would be hard to implement it the way it was set up.
Right.
So
That's fine.
nothing against them, because it was actually pretty nice work. It was
Yeah.
actually really nice work, but it's just we couldn't find a way to implement it.
I think we
Okay.
got an A too.
So, last question. Do you have any stories, one story please, that you would like to share with FC? Funny, serious, depressing, whatever the hell you want, preferably funny. Any
Oh God,
story you
where do I
want to
start?
share.
I'm sure it's like two fond memories of FC just stick out anytime I think of it. And oddly enough, both of them are from Foreign Conflict. I mean, not Foreign Conflict, duh. Wolf Squad.
Okay, why don't you share both of them with us then?
All right, you only said one, so I was like, No, the first one is definitely our one game on oh hell, what was the name of the map? Oh, it was Halo 3. The one in the sand. It was up in the high areas.
Sandtrap?
Not
That's
Sandtrap.
the one. No.
It was in that Foreigner construct area. Not Foreigner, yeah.
Sandbox.
What was that?
It was
Sandbox?
Sand.
Not Sandbox. There was there. It was above the desert.
Alright, so
Skybox.
somebody made a map in Sandbox above the
no.
desert.
No. It was its own map. It came stock with the game.
Really?
Sand trap.
Sand trap.
You're thinking about the skybox on sandbox. It's just portion of the map.
No, it's not Sandbox. I'm telling you.
Sand
Oh, I can't
trap.
remember it's not Sandtrap either. I said it's
Yes, it
above
is.
the desert.
It is
No, it's
sandbox.
Because
it is.
it's the massive metallic Foreigner construct you're in.
Sandbox.
Sounds like Sandbox. Yeah.
Okay, put in
Yeah.
Halo 3 right now. We played Halo 3 yesterday.
Last night.
We played on that map.
All right, I'm gonna sit here and pull up the list and find out the name of it because
Good
Halo
luck.
3 maps.
Oh, watch. He's gonna like
see
name
it?
like
Well,
construct
Well,
or something.
while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and explain that tank is about to run me over.
Oh shit, I know what
I'll
you're
do an
talking about. You're
explain-
talking about Epitaph.
Yes, Epitaph. That's the one.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, that's not.
Oh.
It is
not even
above
close to
sand. It is
Sandbox.
above sand.
Yeah, it is sand. I never really realized that though.
Anyways, so that was the map, and it was Wolf Squad. We had this brilliant plan to lock down the map. It was a team deathmatch game, and we locked down the map. And what we would do is, I remember I was on the left side with a battle rifle and assault rifle. Well, actually, let me put this in perspective first off. You know the side that has the man cannon? We were on the opposite side, the one by the shotgun spawn.
Right.
We were over there, and I was covering one ramp. We had, I think it was Donkey and one other person were covering the right ramp, and then there's one up, and Socialist Wolf was patrolling between the two. And all of a sudden, like, Donkey's like, there's a bunch of them coming up, there's a bunch of them coming up. All four came up that way, and they kept going up the right side. And then I'm sitting there, like, bored out of my mind, staring at the ground going, ugh. And as I'm sitting there, someone's like, so Metkil, how are you? I'm like, I'm doing perfectly fine. I'm just sitting over here having a campfire, roasting some marshmallows. And it just, the entire team had to start cracking up at that time because I was just literally sitting there doing nothing. And we were still winning. 9 assets of the team.
Some teammate you are.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, you faced a really bad team. That's the moral of the story.
Well, no, it was just more of the dynamics of our team was just like, we were just completely playing for, oh, this is AA? Oh, I told you this was an LAV. The other story was
I think we
Valhalla.
lost.
Battle in Valhalla.
Okay.
And
Missed that map.
it was towards the end of the game, Donkey and I forgot if it was a Warhog or a Mongoose, either way, we drive all the way to the enemy base. We get out, we hijack their tank, their Wraith tank. And as we're doing it, we're just dominating them the entire time. What is that jet doing?
Anyways,
Sorry, I just saw a jet just crash into a light pole and go upside down. So,
God, you get sidetracked too easily.
it's Battlefield 3. Expect it. But yeah, he grabbed the tank and we just went annihilated. We now had 2 Wraith tanks, and just wrecking everything. And we won the game for that. That was the same battle where we turned the war around, because that Valhalla was our capital and Red was attacking it. That was the same night we won all of our games. We turned everything around, and it was a straight-on victory all the way to I'm just gonna call it Zanzibar because I don't remember the name of it.
That's very touching. That's
So,
that's inspiring, I should say.
Yeah, it was just like we turned that war around just by Donkey and I just pulling a random move out of our butt to win the day. Those are the days I miss.
Yeah, when
true
just
romance.
random awesome things happen, and just off the bat, and that's what makes Halo worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now
Exactly.
that,
I mean,
ladies and gentlemen,
So, how long have you been playing Halo, Metkil? Or how long did you play Halo?
I picked up Halo about a half a year after Halo 2 was released. No, let me correct that. October 2006. I remember now. It was October 2006 because that was when I started playing Halo PC.
Oh, I love that
I heard
game.
Halo was a great game. I didn't have an Xbox, so I went and got Halo PC. I soon on went to Halo Custom Edition, then into Halo 2. And then ever since then, I've been playing Halo up until recently.
Well, now I know who to talk to when I want to talk about PC and Custom Edition. Awesome.
Custom Edition was my game. I mean, don't get me wrong, Foreign Conflict's great. I've had a lot of fond memories from here. But all of my true memories from gaming are from Halo Custom Edition.
I agree.
I played with, the games I played, I miss those days.
Yes. If you still have it, we should hop on and play sometime. But
I do, but my CD key is not here in my dorm, so.
I can give you a portable edition. Anyway. Or you can find one, it's not that hard. Anyway. Well, everybody. Thank you, Metkil, for sharing with us your stories and who you are. You're very,
you brought a tear to my eye.
Oh.
Sorry.
God.
I love you, man.
I just sit here and scream about tanks in my face.
Alright, now on to our final topic of the night. Halo 4.
Yay.
Yay, we've talked about this before on the podcast, but now there's a lot more information out. The first thing I want to talk about with everybody is the leaked footage. Not really leaked, the given footage. Because
Talking about the gameplay.
Which footage are we talking about?
yeah, the gameplay in the barn, really shitty.
Oh, that one I posted?
I don't know who
I thought you were
posted
talking
it,
about the
but...
Power Ranger armor.
No, not the Power Ranger armor.
There better be a squad named Power Rangers next war.
I'm getting upset at the way the armor looks, to be honest. It looks stupid, but...
It better be really customizable for me to really enjoy it.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Try hard.
Or else I'm gonna stick to the basic solid color.
Okay, anyway, so what about the footage? What were your guys' reactions, opinions? You know, what about the assassinations, the jumping, the movement, the constantly having sprint, the railgun? What are your guys'
I don't think you can have a real full judgment on the railgun right now because for the one that you can actually see the serious damage it took against the guy when he shot it, so you
He
can't
killed
really
him.
tell whether it's still was the guy already weak? Was it like I don't know. Like they're saying it's a one-shot kill, but is it truly one-shot kill? Like does it matter where you hit him?
All things are subjected to change, but I just want to know what you think about it.
I don't know. I think it looks good, but I'm not making any promises until Monday. Monday will be my judgment.
Ha! They
Judge-
actually took down this leaked footage on YouTube.
Judgment
Oh, and I was
Day.
Finally did.
So you mean I'm crashing Firefox over here for no reason?
Okay,
Huh.
well, since nobody really seems to want to talk about the leaked footage...
No, I have something to say about it.
I haven't
Okay.
seen it, so.
Alright, Raz.
I can't make any judgment like someone else said, but you know, it looks like Halo.
I'm sorry.
Wait, I have something to say about it. I can't make a judgment yet.
Oh
But-
no.
No. I'm scared about it. That's what I want to say. I mean,
What someone else
looks
said
like
about
Halo,
fine,
and
fuck you.
I've heard some things, and they're doing a
Well,
lot of different
here's
things
the one-
too.
Here's the one thing we have to remember to consider, that this is not developed by Bungie anymore. It's developed by 343 Studios.
Yeah.
So it could take a completely different route for all we know.
And we also
Yeah.
have to remember that we can't have the same thing for
Over
10
over and
years over and over again. They're gonna
Yeah.
update it. They're gonna, sure, there are aspects that are like Call of Duty, but hey, they're probably 343. I trust them to do it better than Call of Duty. How about that?
Here-
From what I
here's also
saw, it looks a
something-
lot more fast-paced than Halo Reach was.
I like
Jumping
that.
looks like you can jump bigger, jump higher, like in Halo 2.
I like the
Actually-
fast pace though. It's because you get bored playing Halo sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm one of those weird people though that actually enjoyed the pace of Halo Reach. I mean,
I did.
don't
I enjoyed the pace of Halo
I-
3. Halo Reach was just awkward with all the different options.
Yeah, I don't hate Halo Reach. Halo Reach is a good game and all, but it's just different. From playing Halo 2, Halo 3 to Halo Reach, it's just like, different. It's like that in any franchise, especially this Ghost Recon. I'm getting off subject, I'm sorry, but it just feels so different. I don't know if you guys ever
I mean,
played
like,
Ghost
I
Recon.
can say
2.
the same thing though here with the Battlefield series. I'm sitting here playing
Yeah.
Battlefield 3, and it plays completely different from Bad Company 2, which plays completely different from Battlefield 2.
Yeah. But here's something I think we got to really realize, though, is that the beta footage that was leaked out, I guess, we can't even guarantee that is the current, what they're on right now. That could have been what it was several months ago before they did more changes.
That's why.
Like, we don't know.
That's why I just
So, like,
suspend your judgment till Monday. But it looks
Yeah,
it
so-
looks good though. I mean, even though the quality was shitty, the game looks to run well. But
I am interested in the assassinations, though. I'm interested in seeing how those ones will turn out.
Speaking of Monday, and E3 is coming up, what time does that all start?
Microsoft 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Sweet! I
all right,
won't have to go to class, I can watch it.
okay.
Does anybody
So
know how much Microsoft will release on Halo 4 during E3?
a good
Uh,
amount.
Just
What
not
I
a
heard-
clue.
What I heard is that they're going to be releasing more multiplayer info, enemy detail, weapon detail, and then little pieces about the campaign and Spartan Ops. So there's actually going to be quite a bit announced and gameplay footage.
See, that's
Like,
what I've liked
That's
so
the
far.
biggest thing.
That's
Go on,
here's the
Mark,
thing.
That's what I've liked so
Here-
far is that they haven't really leaked anything about the story. Because to be honest, Halo multiplayer is fun, but I really like the Halo story. That's just me. I know it's an FPS and the story can only go so far, but I'm really happy that there haven't been huge leaks of how the
Hey,
story's gonna
I just
go.
want to point out, because a game's a first-person shooter does not mean it has to have a bad story.
I know it doesn't, but generally,
Just throw that out there. No, you say generally, and typically you think Call of Duty. Oh shit, that's an LAV at my spawn point.
no, Call of Duty has good storyline.
I
To
like
me,
the Modern
anyway.
Warfare story.
I
thought that
cry
was
every
good.
time I see Modern Warfare 2's ending. So don't get me on that.
But
Hey, so long they don't pull a Halo 2 ending.
Oh god. See, no, actually,
But
I kind of liked that. I'm pissed off that they announced a trilogy.
Thank you.
I'm pissed off that they announced a trilogy. I like the surprise. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god. There's nothing to look forward to now. Now you know it's gonna end in 3 games. It's like, fuck you.
But here's another thing that you can look at, though, is that Nintendo, EA, Ubisoft, Sony, all their conventions are for 1 hour. Microsoft is an hour and a half, so it's actually longer than all the other ones, meaning that they're
Ooh,
going to
a
have
half an hour.
announcements. Well, I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
but I
though,
mean-
like that more announcements, meaning that maybe Halo 4 is going to probably be taking up quite a bit of that time, meaning more announcements for it. So, like, it could go either way, but you know that the Microsoft area has now an open area, meaning something's probably going to get more announced, or there are more things going to get announced.
Or they're
So-
gonna
Or new-
announce, or they're gonna
Well,
announce a new,
Next gen.
announce a new console. Yeah. Seeing as the
Correct
new
me if I'm
Wii's coming
wrong.
out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't Microsoft normally have like some Call of Duty gameplay? Because don't they have like some sort of
Black Ops
contract
2.
with
No.
Call of Duty? All the map packs come out first. And I'm pretty sure they typically will have some showcase of Call of Duty, Halo,
Yeah,
Zonga,
they'll
you
be
showed me that
showcased
Yeah,
Gears of
see-
War photo.
That's what I wanted to say was, first off, there's two things we have to consider. First off is what he just said, and like Black Ops 2 has already been revealed, so they're probably gonna do something with that because them and Activision do have something. So we'll see about that. And then the other thing we have to consider is, remember, we're at the end of a console cycle right now, so we know the Wii U is probably going to be discussed about at E3. So
Well, it's gonna get announced this year. Like it's released this year. I mean.
yeah, so we are probably going to be looking at possibly Sony and Microsoft announcing some kind of new console this time around.
Well, here's the thing though: is that Microsoft and Sony have already come out and said that we will not announce that stuff. It's not its time yet. However, we have heard Microsoft and Sony say those things before. I can't put any examples up right at the moment. I'm not thinking at the moment, but they have said that we're not going to do it, but actually end up doing it. So that's one of the key factors people are going to be watching for. They say no, doesn't mean it's an actual no. Like I'm still going to watch it. I'm still expecting to hear something, even if it's them saying no.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, because like I play a lot of Blizzard games, and actually I play all 3 of the current Blizzard titles, and they said things like, no, this isn't going to happen. Like Mists of Pandaria, for example, is a perfect example. Like, oh no, the next expansion has nothing to do with pandas, and the next thing you know, I see a trailer at BlizzCon for fucking pandas.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a little.
Well, is FC gonna be doing any E3 coverage?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So tell me, what kind of E3 coverage are they gonna do?
Well, actually, the deal is those.
Bazonga. I thought Mythonian was talking.
Oh, it was me, you asshole.
Okay. Sorry, Mythonian. I didn't mean to insult you, Mythonian.
Well, fuck you.
Maybe perhaps you should look at your Skype window, which shows
Myth,
when boxes light up.
Okay.
What?
Well,
Oh.
basically, so if FC's not really doing any, stop clicking, please. Thank you. So basically, for E3 coverage, since FC really, I don't think you guys just said no, it's not really doing any coverage.
We said
I know.
yes.
Who said yes?
Kinda, sorta, yes.
I'm getting to you guys. That's the point of asking if FC's gonna do it.
Just go.
Kinda, sorta,
God
yes.
Bazonga, go with what you're fucking doing. Go. Say it. I'm done.
Okay, so apparently since FC's not showing much coverage, last year it was very kind of weak, where like only key stories came up, like the Halo 4 trilogy, the Halo trilogy, and a few other things were announced. However, I wanted to notice that a lot of people at this kind of time are looking for more info about E3. Luckily for myself, Unlucky, Metkil, and Carpe, sorry, forgot your name for a second. We are actually forming a little group called Slayer, and Carp, whatever the fuck his name is, Morgan, whatever. I just call you by first name. Anyways, we're creating a group, whatever, but we're gonna be writing over everything: machinima, commentaries, videos of all sorts. However, this coming week is a very important week in the video game industry, so we're actually gonna do coverage every day. Now, an idea that Unlucky pitched to me, and I mentioned it to Metkil. I haven't mentioned it to Morgan yet. And it was that each of us are actually going to split up and watch different. Like we're going to watch all the conventions if we can. However, one person is going to cover one certain conference, and they're going to do a video about it of the full rundown. Now, either that's going to be a podcast or that's going to be a video. So what's going to happen? So for an example, say Metkil, you were mentioning you wanted to try to go for EA. Now he would be watching the EA. He watched the EA conference. After it's all over with, he'll have his notes or whatever he wants. He'll pop up a video, do the whole rundown of the whole thing, post it on YouTube, post it on FC, so everybody's fully informed of what's happening. And also, it's a full week event. So if Metkil has something for EA, however, doesn't catch it throughout, like for the whole week, we are there to back him up and still help him because it's his area, but we're all working together to get the info fully 100% true of what is occurring. We want everybody to be fully aware of what's happening in the gaming industry, what's happening at E3, and the aftermath of E3, because E3 is a big event. However, it's also the aftermath of what happens, because usually the aftermath comes into where the key releases are coming in, like the coming up ones. So it's one of those that our group is what we're going to try to do, and that's the key factor what we're worrying about right at the moment. And actually, we're going to probably start working on that very soon, since actually E3 technically has already started. Like, we have game releases that have been released already, and it's in big game trailers, and so we might get started on those very soon, maybe even over the weekend. But we'll get you guys fully prepared for the upcoming week.
All right, so that is the information that I was trying to squeeze out of these people. Well,
No, we do it ourselves.
this
Just throwing that out there, though, we do have on the forums a partnership with Gamer Dirt. I don't know if they're going to be covering E3 at all.
I'm
They
sure they
probably
will be.
Most likely their Twitter feed will be going nuts with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you can also
That's
check
another-
there. You know, if you're looking for information, you can check on the Twitter feed on the main page. So yeah, well, this has been an episode of the FC podcast. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up.
You're welcome.
And all that happy horseshit. So, until next time, everybody, this has been the FC podcast.